Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Unhindered Faith, Motivational Monday. And we are going to jump into last several weeks. We've been doing John Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, and we wrapped it up last week. So this week, I want to introduce a series that we are doing with Unhindered Faith on our social media. On Facebook and Instagram, and those are posts, and so make sure that you jump on those social media platforms and make sure that you like and follow. And what we're going to be talking about is unhindered healing. Unhindered healing. And here's the question I have for you: where is my healing? Where is my healing? A lot of times, whether if it's a physical element or something that we're going through, maybe hurts, whatever it is, sometimes we wonder, we ask God, where is my healing? Like we have the faith, we have the belief that He can come and He can heal and He can restore and renew, but it's not maybe quick, or maybe it's not the way that we see it. And I just want to jump into that for just a moment. Have you ever wondered if healing is possible for you, no matter what you're facing? The healing is not just a physical journey. Let me just say that again. Healing is not just a physical journey, but a spiritual one. Today, we're going to explore the path to unhindered healing. Mark 9:23 says, "Everything is possible for one who believes." And this verse sets the foundation for our journey with unhindered healing. Belief is the first step towards experiencing God's healing power, and there's nothing like it. There's a story in the Bible. It's an intriguing story for me. It's found in Mark 5, chapter 5, verses 25 through 34, and it's the woman with the issue of blood. The woman suffered for 12 years. And I want you to understand the Old Testament and the laws, the Jewish laws, she was considered unclean. So for 12 years, she had to stay separated from the city, from the people, because she was considered unclean, and there was laws that she had to abide by. And so for 12 years, here's a woman seeking healing for her issue, for her ailment. Part of it was not just the physical, but I'm sure there was that separation from people, from family, from loved ones, that she wanted to be back together again. And so I'm sure following doctors and physicians and spiritual leaders, all these different things for 12 years, seeking God, but no success. Her faith led her to that one moment that we always talk about, that one moment where she fought through the crowd that was there to see Jesus, and reach out and touch the hem of His garment. And she was immediately healed. I want you to understand something real quick, is that she risked everything. You see, in the law, an unclean person, she risked the possibility of being executed, all the different laws and the punishments for that, because she violated the Old Testament laws of being unclean and being around people. But yet she risked it all. There was a faith. There was a moment that something rose up within her and says, no matter what it takes, I'm going to find the one who heals. And her faith led her to her healing. Her faith and belief in Jesus' power brought her healing. Think about that. Highlighting the power of unwavering belief, an unhindered faith. I think of my journey, my wife's journey. My wife has multiple sclerosis. We're coming up on our 25th wedding anniversary, and it was 5 months after we were married, that my wife was first diagnosed with MS, and it totally changed us. And of course, we had the faith and a belief to know that God will heal and can heal my wife. And there was these ups and downs in that first year of healing, doctor's reports saying one thing, and all of a sudden it changed, and a lot of roller coaster emotions. One thing that we have learned in these 25 years of her walking with life with multiple sclerosis is that God's healing has come in so many different ways, and a lot of times it's not the way that we want it or expect it. Our marriage and where we're at in our relationship is healthier than ever, and a lot of it was a healing that took place, and it wasn't necessarily the physical healing that we still pray for and we long for, but yet there was so many other healings that have taken place in our lives. In my life, to be a better husband, a better father, a better pastor, and a better friend. For my wife, there's a lot of healings that have taken place within her. And we've also seen God restore, which is not meant to be within us, but restore some of her ailments and health over the years. And a lot of that is because of our act of faith. So from youth pastoring, where she was having a relapse once every 3 months, walking with a cane, at times in a wheelchair, stepping out in faith to be a missionary. No insurance, no monthly income. And all of a sudden she went from a relapse once every 3 months to she went 8.5 years without a relapse. All bills covered. Insurance all of a sudden was there. And I say all that sometimes we have to take a step of obedience to start seeing some miracles take place. Now, is she healed all the way physically? No, she still has MS. But there's things that have happened within her life and within our lives and in our family's life that we sit back and go, miracles have taken place. Healings have taken place. You see, if you will, just take a moment and reflect on something. Reflect on your own journey. Identify an area in your life where you need God's healing today. This could be a physical, this could be emotional, this could be of a past hurt, but where is an area of your life that needs a healing touch today? And I want you to pray and believe, trusting that God is with you every step of the way. That no matter where you're at, where you're going, pray that God will give you the belief and the faith to know that He is walking with you. He is with you every step of the way. So here's a challenge, a little action step to help you see that God is with you. I want you to start writing down a gratitude journal. You say, oh, Wes, I am not good with journaling. Me neither. But for a moment, for a season, for a week, just start jotting down some gratitude, some blessings. Write down blessings each day of what God has done in your life. And I want you to watch how gratitude changes your outlook. It changes your perspective. Instead of start seeing what the ailment is or the situation is, you're going to start seeing how God is moving around you and through you and using you in the season that you're at, maybe to reach other people, to impact the environment that you're in. And so start a gratitude journal today. Start jotting down some of those blessings that are happening in your life, and you're going to see how maybe your perspective and your attitude is going to change in the season that you're in. So join us. This is just a snippet of what we are walking through, and we're going to do 8 days. So I do these from Tuesday through Friday on Facebook and Instagram. A little encouraging word post on our Unhindered Faith. So make sure that you jump over to Facebook and Instagram, and make sure that you like and follow, and let us know that you what areas of these posts have impacted you or have stood out to you, or maybe something within your gratitude journal. And let's go on a journey for the next couple weeks. This is eight days that we'll be doing this, but for 8 days, some encouraging words, some true stories that are out there that might bring some inspiration, some encouragement, and help build your faith to see healing take place in your life. So together, let's embrace the power of belief, hope, and gratitude, and experience the healing God has for you and for each of us. So let's walk with unhindered faith in a God that's not hindered by your situations or your circumstances. Let's seek this unhindered faith with unhindered healing. May God bless you this week, and thank you for joining us on this journey.